like Escalade. The stable name is Bubby. Alright, again I'd like to reintroduce Todd Johnson of the J-Bit Ranch in Berryville, Virginia, and Bubby. Bubby's a 5-year-old Rocky Mountain gelding belonging to Linda Lonis of Percival, Virginia. Bubby is a 3-year-old. When he met Bubby was a handful. You know, and that can happen with horses, especially at a young age. They're broken, or you know, somebody breaks the horse. They think they're ready to ride them. They get out there, they develop some bad habits, and somebody's, you know, quite often ready to give up on them. So you got folks like Todd. Todd is a well-respected horseman, horse trainer. He's a great place up there at J-Bit Ranch. And so Todd took over this horse. Bubby was a handful. He charged Todd in the round corral with teeth bared, ears back, tried to strike, tried to bite, tried to kick. That's the horse trying to do that, not Todd. And Todd somehow was smitten with the young horse immediately. 4-H, and what they try to develop is you have to have that cooperation between horse and rider. Because if they don't want to do it, you know, it's not just mules that can be stubborn, folks. All right? But I was going to leave the people part out of it, but yeah. But, you know, Todd learned what he needed to do. He knew what he had to do with this horse when it came to him and when it charged him in the ring. He knew that if he worked with it, he could get that horse to trust him, where they could work as a team, and they've been working. Now, having said all that, today is Bubby's first trip away from the J-Bit Ranch and away from its trails, and it's his first time in a public setting. So, it looks good to me though. Looks like they've developed that trust, that Bubby's trusting him. Says, okay, you brought me to a strange place, but you've been taking care of me. You've worked with me, you've shown me trails, you've taken me out on trails. Those big scary bushes and trees, none of that stuff hurt me, so I'm going to trust you today here too. Alright? Now, to make it even a more poignant point, to put more emphasis on the trust, this is bridleless. Okay, this is the first time today that you've seen a horse being ridden without a bit and bridle. Okay? Now, riding Bubba without a bridle is not unique to Todd's program. As a matter of fact, many of the horses that Todd has the chance to spend any amount of time with will ride reliably without a bridle in the arenas and to quite a good degree outside the arenas as well. Bubby will trail ride, he'll cross any manner of obstacles, he'll ride in all gaits, meaning all patterns, the way he, you know, the canter, the lope, the trot, those are the gaits. He'll cross water, he'll even play with cows with nothing but a string around his neck. Alright? Looking good out there, Todd. Here's a few words that Todd would like to share on the concepts of natural horsemanship and bridleless riding. And should have mentioned that. Todd and everybody up at J-Bit Ranch, they're big proponents of natural horsemanship. So, the primary tenet of natural horsemanship is that, while it may not be entirely natural to many humans, it's supremely natural to the horse. Horses don't understand the concept of pull. If you've ever halter trained a young foal, you know that their first response was to pull back into the pressure. Yet if you ever tried to shoo a foal away, it was easy. Moving away from a push was natural. At the J-Bit Ranch, we look at life from the horse's point of view, and every day we strive to play with them in a way that feels natural, that furthers our relationship and trust, and never. At the end of even our very strenuous play sessions, when turned out, our horses don't gallop off to their friends, but rather they stay, practically begging for more time and attention, which, of course, is the ultimate compliment that any horse can give a human. If you've seen today a glimpse of the type of relationship you would like to have with your horse, or that you would like somebody you know to have with their horse, please know that your horse would like that sort of a relationship too. And come and visit us at the J-Bit Ranch booth or trailer. We ask that you do not go home, take off your horse's bridle and see what happens, but rather let us help you prepare the trust and the language so maybe one day you too, you and your horse can experience a connection stronger than any bit, bridle, or reins can ever create. Thank you, Bubby. Thank you, Todd Johnson and J-Bit Ranch.
Hey, you folks do Pirelli, right? Yeah. Okay, shall I give them a plug? Sure. Okay, after the music, I'll give them a plug. Say that you've got stuff over there on them also. Yeah. Okay? I didn't know if you got charged every time somebody said it.
Oh, no.
Looking back,
Sounds like Todd, doesn't it?
Yeah.
memory of the dance we shared beneath the stars above. For a moment, all the world was right. How could I have known that you'd ever say goodbye? And now I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the
Hairspray. You gotta put hairspray on his head to keep that sucker down there.
holding you.
Yeah, that's my daughter.
I held everything.
Like I said earlier, you got misty eyes looking at him without his hat. But I'll say that next to his dad, okay? Dad will blush
But
you.
if I'd only known how the key would fall, and who's to say, so I might have changed it all. And now I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the days. It's my life, it's better left to chance.
Look at that. No
I
hands.
could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the days.
Emergency dismount. Is that good? A bit like Frank Sinatra there, wasn't it? No, it was.
Thank you, Bubby. Thank you, Todd Johnson. And in case you folks are wondering, Todd and the staff up there at J-Bit Ranch